It's been a whole lot of rumors going on about Gervonta Tank Davis staying at 140 pounds and dominating and fighting the best. Well, let's talk about it. But before we do that, make sure you smash on my like button and sub to the channel if you're not already a subscriber to the channel. Now let's set the record straight. Before y'all get on here talking about, he hating on Tank Davis again. He hating on Tank again. This ain't what that's about. I'm just talking the truth and speaking the facts. So get out your feelings when you hear somebody talk about Tank Davis and what's going on with Tank Davis. Now, with that being said, it's been a whole lot of talk going on about Tank Davis staying at 140 pounds and dominating the 140-pound division. People saying that Tank Davis is going to be stronger at 140, because Tank Davis, he sparred with bigger dudes all the time and all of that, right? Then you have Leonard Ellaby come out with this matchup that Tank Davis has with Mario Barrios. And let me catch y'all up to speed for those who don't know. Tank Davis is basically jumping up 2 weight classes. Tank Davis has only fought at 135 pounds once, and that's when he faced Gamboa, right? So all of his other fights were at 130 pounds. So Tank Davis is basically jumping up 2 weight classes to 140-pound weight division to face off against Mario Barrios on June the 26th. So that's a couple weekends from now, right? Now, this is the first time Tank Davis has ever fought at 140 pounds. This is the highest weight that he's ever fought at. So everybody was wondering, where did this fight come about? How did this fight come up? Because truthfully, nobody was calling to see Tank Davis go to 140 pounds and fight Mario Barrios, right? If anything, people wanted to see Tank Davis, if he was going to go to 140 pounds, fight somebody like Regis Prograis. So it left me wondering, and it left the boxing world wondering, how did the hell did Mario Barrios come up? We know that Mario Barrios has a secondary title, a bullshit title, the regular title, right? That really means nothing. But anyway, Mario Barrios, he's a solid fighter. You feel me? I'm not going to hate on him. He's a solid fighter, right? But nobody was calling for this fight. So anyways, we have Leonard Ellaby coming out I don't know where this fight came about. Tank Davis is a star. And everybody wants to fight Tank Davis. And Tank Davis, he came to me and, with this fight on the table, and I tried to talk Tank Davis out of it because, this guy's big. So Leonard Ellaby, he tried to play the role that I don't know where Tank came up with this fight. Tank just wanted to come up with this fight to be great. He came to me with this fight and we tried to talk him out of it, but Tank insisted this is the fight that he wanted and all of this, right? So, it was a lie. Leonard Ellaby did that to promote the fight because I know from some inside sources that is very close to Tank Davis told me personally that Tank Davis had nothing to do with wanting this fight. This was a fight that was brought to Tank Davis by his team, by Leonard Ellaby and Floyd Mayweather, because that Mario Barrios, he is a TMT fighter also. So they've been scouting Mario Barrios. They know what his weaknesses are. And when I say they, I'm talking about Leonard Ellaby and Floyd Mayweather, right? So they looked at Mario Barrios and looked at him as a great opportunity for Tank to go up in weight, grab another title, even though it's a regular title, right? And they brought this to Tank Davis. They brought it. They said, look, this guy is food. We know you can beat him. You know what I'm saying? Move up. It'll make you look real good. It's another pay-per-view fight that we could put a Mexican against a black. It'll sell. So this is what we got for you, Tank. This is the next fight we want you to take. They came to Tank Davis with this fight. Tank Davis does what they say. Tank Davis, he says in his recent interview, look, I just fight who they put in front of me. I do what my team tell me to do. And let me play a clip real quick to prove that. Give me 1 second.
Be between that 30 and 35, go up 140 if the fight's right, but most importantly, stay at 130, 35. Never me by myself, it's my team, and I feel like I got the best team in boxing, and they make that decision and we go from there.
So you hear Tank Davis, I got a team. I do what they tell me to do. You know what I'm saying? They put him in front of me, I knock him down, right? They give Tank Davis his fights. You feel me? Tank Davis, he has a promoter that is a billionaire, and he gonna listen to Floyd because, ever since he been a professional, he got with the money team very early on in his career. So basically, he's adapted that mentality. They're drilling in him that, you're supposed to make the easy money. It's about fighting smarter, not harder, right? It's about taking the smarter route, not the hardest route. So their whole thing around Tank Davis, and I'm not saying this is the way that Tank Davis was brought up to think, because he wasn't brought up like that. Tank Davis was brought up from the mud. Tank Davis was brought up, get it the hard way, get it out the mud. But they've changed his mentality, right? They don't want him thinking like that in boxing. They want him thinking, hey, we're going to give you the easiest route to make the most money. And that is their motto over there at TMT when it comes to their prized possession, like Tank Davis. Because, see, we got to keep it 100. TMT Promotions, they don't have no fighters under their roster. Ain't nobody fucking with Floyd Mayweather as a promoter. And Leonard Ellaby, you feel me? Nobody's just clamoring to sign with TMT like they just have a stacked roster. So Tank Davis is really all they got. So they know the more money Tank make, the more money they make. So they don't want to risk putting Tank in a very tough fight and maybe having him lose when they know that, hey, we can continue to sell Tank. And we could put him in, I'm not going to say easy fights, but fights that we scout out and that we think that is a guaranteed victory for Tank Davis. We can do that and continue to make a whole lot of money, and we don't have to put him in harm's way. No matter what Tank really feels about it, because I know I've spoke to people on the inside with Tank. Tank, he gets frustrated with that shit a lot of times. He's frustrated, right? He wants to fight a lot of them dudes, but they like, nah, no. We got a plan for Tank. All these guys, they want to fight Tank Davis. I mean, Tank Davis, he the best fighter in the world. These guys want to fight Tank. Tank don't have to do anything but follow the plan that we have for Tank, because, we going to make Tank a whole lot of money. But Tank is going to make a whole lot of money in the sport of boxing. You feel me? That's what Leonard Ellaby is always preaching. So Tank Davis didn't have nothing to do with this Mario Barrios fight. So let's just cut the crap. And Tank Davis, he also let it be known, that he is 135 and a 130 pound fighter. He is not a 140-pound fighter, right? Because we've been hearing a lot of rumors. Well, Tank Davis is going to move up to 140 pounds, and we want to see him against Jose Ramirez. We want to see Tank Davis against Regis Prograis and all of those opponents like that, right? If he's going to be at 140 pounds, because the Leonard Ellaby was trying to make it like, oh, Tank Davis is going to dominate 140 pounds. So, the boxing media has run with that. A lot of people thinking like Tank Davis is going to stay at 140, right? But that's not true. So Tank Davis recently did an interview and he let everybody know, look, I want to stay at 130 to 135 pounds. Like, that is my weight division. I'm only fighting at 140 because it's the right fight. I'll only fight at 140 if the right fight comes about. Now, what he means about the right fight is a fight like this. A guy that has a secondary title, or a guy that has a title that's basically food. Well, my team and me, we see that we can move up and we could get another title, right? We could get another title. We're not putting ourselves up against the best, right? But, it looks good. Like Mario Barrios looks good because he's a lot bigger than Tank Davis. The only advantage that Mario Barrios have over Tank Davis is his size advantage. Otherwise, Tank Davis got more power, more speed, better footwork, better boxing ability, better everything. His skills all around the board is better than Mario Barrios. Let's just keep it 100, And so that's what Tank meant by saying, look, for the right fight, I'll move back up, or, I'll fight at 140 for the right fight, but I'm not no 140-pound fighter. And so just let me play this clip for y'all real quick. Give me a second.
Be between between that 30 and 35. You know, go up 140 if the fight's right, but most importantly, stay at 130, 35.
So y'all hear it. I'm a 135 pound fighter. 135 pound fighter. You feel me? So Tank Davis is not looking to stay at 140. Like I was telling people before, this is just a fight that Leonard Ellerbe, Floyd Mayweather and them, they brought to Tank Davis because they think that Mario Barrios is food. They see Mario Barrios is basically a victory that's going to make Tank Davis look big. You just went out there and beat Goliath. You feel me? That's just what it is, you know. Mario Barrios was ranked number 12 in the 140 pound weight division. To me, he's a solid fighter, but you know, it's nothing special about Mario Barrios. You feel me? It's nothing special about him. Tank is way better than him. So I'm rooting for Tank. I hope Tank go out there and knock this dude out. But with all of that being said, Tank Davis needs to fight the best fighters in his weight divisions. He just told you that he's a 130 to 35 pound fighter. Well, I want to see him fight the top fighters at 130 to 35 pounds. But the way that you hear Leonard Ellerbe and them talk, they don't really have that in their plans. Their whole motto is to move around, continue to get these money grabs because they feel like that people are going to watch Tank Davis and pay to see Tank Davis no matter what. So they feel like that, you know, Tank Davis can pretty much move around and fight who he wants to. They don't have to put Tank Davis in the ring with a Teofimo Lopez. They don't have to put Tank Davis in the ring with Lomachenko. They don't have to put Tank Davis in the ring with Devin Haney. They feel like they can continue to bamboozle the fans and continue to move like that. Now, is this Tank Davis is doing? No. You hear him tell you, look, I got a team and I just do basically what they tell me. Like, I believe in my team. They've got me this far. But one thing I do like about Tank Davis, what I'm seeing is that he looks like he's more disciplined and he is maturing. So let's continue to see, you know, how the TMT team, how they move Tank Davis. And let's see how he continues to mature. And let's see what happens in a couple weeks with this Mario Barrios fight. Let's see how it go down, you know. But anyway, with all of that being said, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this. And y'all already know, there you go, talking that boxing again. And hit that like button and sub to the channel if you're not a sub already. I'm gone.
Rap God, you niggas is whack. I should mumble my last bar.